So, Dr. Ioannis Pappas from the Global Sustainable Tourism Council, Mediterranean Director, you are now for the third time in Montenegro. You have been mostly in the summer seasons, but you have also been traveling a lot around the world. What is your impression, and also maybe some facts and data about the change of travelers' behavior due to the climate crisis? You come from Greece. We saw there last year not just floods but fires, and this year especially dramatically, pretty much all over the world.
Yes, first of all, I'm very glad to be here again, even not in summer period. So I think climate change is changing many things about our habits. Me and you also travelers. We're trying to avoid actually overheating, especially during the summer in many areas around Mediterranean region. It's very hot now. So we see, let's say, a shift in order to go for our, let's say, yearly vacation. So we're going to September, October. We're trying to find time with our family to go in not so well-known destinations to investigate, let's say, the people, the gastronomy, the authentic experiences. So I think climate change is going to change dramatically more. We're going to go even more to the north, not so much in the Mediterranean area. The regions like, let's say, Greece, like Italy, like Spain, are going to see the change because it is actually a very strong pressure to the infrastructure also, because we need more and more air conditioning, more energy, everything. So of course everything is changing right now. We see that in the habits, we see that also on the way that people are marketing their destinations. They are trying to do this not only for climate change but also on a yearly basis tourist product. So this is important. In that way we can see the disadvantage as an advantage. So we try to develop, and we should develop, all the destinations, also the today off-season period of tourism. And I'm calling it tourism in the bad way because it is the traveler that matters. And when we are having really a product that is around the year, and this climate change is really pushing that, it's going to be a game changer. So I think we have to see that on the positive way, of course trying to minimize the climate crisis, but also we can gain from that, especially areas like Montenegro, where, let's say, on the mountains and everything related with that as activities are very unique.
Where we still have kind of the four seasons, no? Anyway, the shift in behavior, we see that in numbers, that people have kind of a attitude action gap. They want to travel more sustainably, they want to do the right things, but when it comes to the choice, there is this action gap. They still choose often by the price. What should destinations and businesses do about that?
I think there's going to be a change of attitude also in the private sector, because they have to catch this opportunity. It's an opportunity for them. The private sector should develop also installations that they can work at the same time, not only in summer but also during winter, or let's say softer winter. And this is going to be, let's say, even more, it's going to be better for their balance sheet. So it's a win-win-win for the destination scenario. However, it's not very easy to change this attitude and mentality and mindset. So we need to make more training and awareness to the people in the private sector for all the supply chain, because we need not only hotels, we need all the restaurants, transportation means, and everything behind.
Yeah. And maybe also the fact that people's work and leisure are more and more connected, and the workations are taking up, and people can work from a place of their choice over the whole year. So we wouldn't call it anymore off-season. We are now here in Montenegro in November, and I would start to call these the most beautiful months of Montenegro. Not July, August, when it's hot, crowded, and you know. No, so thank you very much for your thinking, and we will continue with Renee from Orascom Group. Dr. Renee Nicole Wagner here from the Orascom Group, Corporate Director of ESG and Quality Management. You have experience about this question. climate change affects tourism activity, especially in the winter season. We are now in November, and it's very beautiful, warm, like it was in July in Finland. There was not, anyway, a single day of skiing in Montenegro last year, and we have these ski resorts here. How to adapt to these situations, which are not getting less, but even more, how to mitigate losses?
I think Montenegro should be, or can be as well, a whole year country. And we should diverse in saying it's winter season or it's summer season. As you've mentioned, it's end of November, it's warm, it's sunny, no snow around, no skiing. But there could be as well the opportunity in advertising the country as a whole year country and putting snow skiing areas in other regions where you have normal snow. Otherwise, you have some technical support given as well. But I do understand the situation of the country being famous as well in terms of winter sport. But change your mindset.
Yeah, yeah.
We all change our travel habits, as mentioned by Ioannis before. Change your mindset, and you will find wonderful places to ski in December with nature, snow, and you can discover Montenegro in November or December by water as well, or by hiking.
Yeah, which is actually already happening, and you reminded me of the fact that we have over 150 peaks above 2,000 meters, meaning we are not only depending here on the ski resorts, but backcountry skiing, well-guided, safe backcountry skiing, tour skiing is absolutely a trend and wished. And then also other activities in those destinations, which are now relying on just lift with the lift up and skiing down.
And it's amazing. I'm not a skier. I prefer to hike.
Yeah.
And I'm glad for being able to hike in November instead of needing to ski, although I'm not skiing.
Yeah, right.
Change your mindset and enjoy your life.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. And think about your business model more deeply and more with the long term.
Yeah, and you have 365 days a year. Don't focus on 10, 15, 20 days. Focus on the whole time, and you change your routines, and you discover new things.
Yes, yes. Thank you so much.
It was a pleasure, Kizzy.
Yeah.